The significance of this video is the woman who put her finger in my neighbor Woo's forehead, pushed her in the forehead and threatened to kill her, or said she would have someone kill her. That's the woman in this video smoking the drugs. Then there's a tall man who waves and says, "Hello, fellow American." The tall guy in the video also smoking with her. That's the man who stole my phone at knife point about, I think it was the same morning or the day before that woman threatened Woo, my neighbor. Now, it was morning time, just before dawn here in this camp, when that man took my cell phone at knife point. And by the way, when I first moved in here back in May, maybe my third or fourth morning here, he talked to me and he said, "You know that black guy that's been talking to you?" And I was like, "Not really, because I talk to black people, quote unquote. I hate to use rough terms, but I speak to black people all the time." He said, "Well, that black guy who's been going around and talking to you," I'm like, "Whatever. He's been cutting holes in tents and stealing things." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? He's a racist prick or something." Or maybe he's just using a touch phrase or some kind of a trigger point. Anyways, it didn't work. But anyway, he stole my phone, and it was either the next day, something like that, or the same day maybe. I don't know. Out here the days blend together a little bit, but it was less than a week ago. He took my phone. When I got back later that day, Woo had my phone again. She got it back from him or whoever he gave it to. She was able to get it back for me. And then that woman had also threatened to have her killed or to kill her and poked her in the forehead. Then just like 2 or 3 days ago, so yeah, again, maybe it was, well, that woman again was walking by asking me, "Hey, la la la, what's your size? Can I get..." After this church van came with clothing, she started asking me what my size was. And I said, "Excuse me, but didn't you just threaten my friend here, my neighbor Woo? Didn't you just say you were going to kill her a few days ago and poke her in the forehead?" And that's when this woman went off and started screaming again. I took my phone to call 911 later on to report all this stuff. And then Woo took the phone from me and told them what happened. Soon enough, the law enforcement arrived and there was a whole thing. I made a video about it. So that's how I could figure out the days, by looking at the videos and looking online of what I've done. Anyways, I saw them both there together smoking, and those people over there do not smoke weed. Every time I try and bum something from some people around here, they're smoking these flakes of white stuff and they call it Molly, but they say it kind of weird, Molly, so it kind of sounds like Marley. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but when you rob people by knife point and then your fucking friend, I didn't realize, I've never even seen that woman too much before until just the past week or two or whatever. Actually, until I saw her threaten Woo, and then saw her again when she fucking said some shit, and now I've seen her more. And I just can't sit around and stand for this, so I'm going to contact the authorities tomorrow to report a couple of things. And in addition to that, a man here, an old man named David, said, "Hey, I hope that your neighbor is not planning to report that incident and actually go to court and press charges. And I hope you're not going to testify because you might get hurt by that woman's friends." And I saw a law enforcement officer the other day, and I said, "Hey, is that a crime to tell somebody not to testify or they might get hurt?" And he said, "Yes, it is." So I need to report to that precinct here, whoever we are, the police, whatever. I need to go there and talk to them some more, because I want to report that man for threatening me for being a witness in the case. And I think I'm going to report the man for stealing my cell phone at knife point too. It's just unacceptable. And to know that he's hanging out with the woman that threatened her, she probably threatened her related to the whole cell phone theft and getting the phone back. I really have no idea. But anyways, there's your images. Have a great day, because I'm not.